Hey, Roar Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. Let's get it. I remember this show that I used to watch called Touched by an Angel. And it was just so beautiful how the angels are always around, even if they don't make a sound. You can feel their presence if you've ever wanted to or allowed yourself to feel something outside of you. But I'm going to get into this. What are you going to do with the empowerment that you are empowered with? What are you going to do with the power that you are empowered with? Are you going to empower others or use it to make others feel powerless? So that you can feel like you're powerful. Some people love to make others feel powerless to make them feel powerful. I don't get it, but okay. I get it, but it doesn't make sense because let me get back on it. Cuz I'll get to talking. Like I said, are you going to use it to make others feel powerless so that you can feel powerful? To have power doesn't make you powerful. What makes you powerful is how you use that power. See, if I know that I can defeat you and you're not even thinking about me, you're not even bothering me, you're not saying anything to me, you're minding your business, you're living your life, but I'm just making myself in your way because I feel like you look like somebody that I could defeat. That sounds like a bully to me. Whether it's at work, school, in the house, it doesn't matter. That is a bully when when you think that you can defeat someone because they look like they are powerless. Sometimes a trick can be a treat. Be careful. So, that means you're a bully, straight up. And you know what? But you're in the backdrop trying to cock block. Whoever is doing this need to stop. And when I say cock block, it's like you sit up here trying to live your life. You're trying to do things how they need to be done. You're not bothering anybody. You're minding your business. And this person or persons is putting things in your way to keep you from going your way, wanting to see you strike back so they have a reason to do what they want to do anyway. But you pays it no mind because you know that they're going to get theirs in a matter of time. God has a way of doing things or allowing people to do the thing they thought they was going to do and they end up in the residue. You want somebody to lose everything and you end up losing everything. That person is not even bothering you. You made yourself a problem where there was no problem. Like I said, whoever is doing that need to stop. Just because someone looks powerless, I just got through mentioning that, doesn't mean they have less power. Just because somebody looks powerless doesn't mean they have less power than you. They know once they tap into it, it's over. They're trying to save you. They're trying to save you by walking around when you come in front of them. When they see you on one side of the street, they get on the other side of the street. And I'm not just talking about literally, I am talking spiritually. You're trying to avoid the confrontation by a person who knows the God that rules every nation, regardless if they acknowledge him or not. So they're trying to save you because they know once they tap in to it, it's over. Even though you might want to see them hurt or lose something, they understand power and they don't want it to happen to you because the situation is that you don't really understand power, because if you did, you would not do what you're doing just because you think that you're more powerful than someone you think is powerless. They have more power when they abstain themselves from the situation. That's a powerful person who knows how to control their minds, their bodies, and have the knowledge and wisdom how to avoid confrontation because they know that the God they serve runs the nation. The one who has the inner power, that's what I'm talking about right now. A lot of people think they got outer power, but the outer power can be changed, but the inner power remains the same. The person who has inner power be trying to protect you, like I said earlier, but you're too powerful to see that. You're too powerful to see that that person is trying to protect you. And you think what they're doing to protect you is that they're weak. That's why you keep on running after them. That's why you keep on pulling on a coat. That's why you keep on messing with their car. That's why you keep on pulling their hair. That's why you keep on doing all that stuff you doing, because you think they have less power in you because they're not confrontational with you. That inner power is more powerful than any outer power. The power that you think you have is not in you. It's what you think you have outside of you. You got all these friends, you got these people you know in high places, you know all these people out here with big faces. You know, I'm talking about the mola, the bunny, the big faces. That's what they call bunny, the big faces. You think you got all these people, but it's fine who you know. But do they really know what you're doing? Or are you lying to them so they can help you bring somebody else's life to ruin? Well, you think it'll be ruined because that's what you think would ruin your life. That's why you're trying to do somebody else's life. But like I say, you shall reap what you sow. Y'all know. But like I said, it's what you think that you have outside of you. But they can be touched by an angel too. There is no limit to what God can do. You can be touched by an angel too. Even though you got all these outside crew, God got a crew too. So I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.